Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
In the last lesson, we learned how to show gratitude by saying 唔該 or 多謝. In this lesson, we'll learn some of the most common greetings used in Hong Kong. 準備好未? Are you ready? 咁就開始啦. Let's start. The most common informal greeting is hello, ha-lo. Just as you can guess, hello is just hello with the Cantonese pronunciation. We use it when meeting someone just like in English. But be careful, this is very casual, so don't use it for business meetings. And now let's discuss a more formal way to greet people. The one you're probably used to hearing is 你好, 你好. Literally, 你好 means you are well. However, we may also interpret it as hello. We use 你好 when meeting someone for the first time or for higher-ranking people, such as the elderly. When it's time to leave, we say bye-bye for informal situations. And you are right, it's just like the English bye-bye with a Cantonese pronunciation. Bye-bye. And in formal situations, use 再見, 再見. 再見 means goodbye. Finally, in Cantonese, we have an expression meaning see you soon that can be considered both formal and informal. 下次見, 下次見. Now you can greet people in many different ways in Cantonese. Let's go over them again. When meeting your friends or family, say hello. When leaving in an informal situation, say bye-bye. When meeting older people or someone you don't know, 你好. When leaving in a formal situation, 再見. And to say see you soon in a way that's formal and informal, say 下次見. It's easy, isn't it? Now it's time for Olivia's insights. In formal situations, Cantonese speakers commonly greet each other by shaking hands. But if we meet someone we're very close with, we pat each other on the arm or on the back. Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you. In this series, we're going to learn basic Cantonese expressions. It's super easy and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself in Cantonese. There are a few different ways to say it, depending on how many people you're talking to. Let's first see how Cantonese speakers introduce themselves to a single person. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你. Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你. Start by saying 你好，我係, then say your name. 你好，我係 Olivia. Finally, say 好高興認識你. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你. Good job! Now let's see the same sentence when talking to more than one person. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你哋. Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you all. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你哋. So, what has changed from the previous introduction? Let's take a closer look at these together. 你好，我係 Olivia has not been changed. 你好，我係 stands in both cases for Hi, I am. Finally, pay attention to the ending. We went from 你 to 你哋. What has changed is the word for you. In Cantonese, the word for you is different if it is singular or plural. 你 is singular, and 你哋 is plural. One more time. To introduce yourself to one person in Cantonese is 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你. To introduce yourself to more than one person is 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你哋. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. When you introduce yourself, it's a good habit to shake hands. Always introduce yourself to the higher-ranking persons before those of lower rank. In most cases, the person of the highest ranking will be the most elder person. If you use the correct sentence with Cantonese speakers, they're definitely going to be impressed. In the last lesson, we learned the phrase 唔好意思，你識唔識講英文? Excuse me, do you speak English? We mentioned the word 唔好意思, which means excuse me. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to use 唔好意思 and other words when apologizing in Cantonese. We should use 唔好意思 in formal situations, such as when we're talking to or asking a stranger for help. For example, 唔好意思，入口喺邊? Excuse me, where is the entrance? 唔好意思，你踩住我個袋. Excuse me, you're stepping on my bag. Sometimes we also hear people say 唔該. As mentioned in lesson 2, 唔該 means thank you, but it also means excuse me as used to draw somebody's attention. It is commonly used when ordering food or pushing your way through a crowd. We can use this phrase in both formal and informal speech. 唔該，一杯熱奶茶. Excuse me, a cup of hot milk tea please. 唔該謝謝. Excuse me, please let me through. But unlike 唔好意思, we cannot use 唔該 when apologizing. So when you do something bad, remember to put on that sorry face and use 唔好意思. 唔好意思，我又遲到. Sorry, I'm late again. 唔好意思 can be used for either excuse me or I'm sorry. But if you really want to apologize for something, it might be better to use a different phrase. That phrase is 對唔住. It means I am sorry. 對唔住. For example, 對唔住，我打爛咗你部電腦. Sorry, I broke your computer. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. If you accidentally bump into someone in Hong Kong, you can say 唔好意思, excuse me, or 對唔住, I'm sorry, but never 唔該. Today we're going to learn how to use good manners as we thank others. 準備好未? Are you ready? 咁就開始啦. Let's start. There are basically two different ways to thank someone. When thanking someone for a service or assistance, we say 唔該, 唔該. 唔該 means thank you. When saying thank you very much, you just need to add 晒, 唔該晒, 唔該晒. 晒 means entirely, so 唔該晒 is like saying thank you very much. Another way to thank someone in Cantonese is 多謝. It is used when receiving a gift or money. 多謝. And again, to say thank you very much, just add 晒. 多謝晒. 多謝晒. Let's break this phrase down. 多 is many, and 謝 is thanks. 晒 means entirely. Thank you very much. 多謝晒. How do you answer when you are thanked? It's easy. Just say 唔使客氣, 唔使客氣, 唔使客氣. Literally means no need to be polite, but it is the equivalent of you are welcome. So when someone says 唔該 or 多謝 to you, you can simply reply with 唔使客氣. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. If you're not sure about whether to use 唔該 or 多謝, remember that 多謝 expresses a deeper appreciation of personal kindness and is used in most formal situations. In this lesson, we're going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in Cantonese, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Here's how to say it. 你識唔識講英文? 你識唔識講英文? Let's break it down. In the last lesson, we mentioned that 你 means you. 識唔識 is a form used to introduce the question using the verb to know. It literally means no, don't know. But this is how we form the question, do you know how to? Then we have the verb to speak, 講, followed by 英文, which means English. Literally, it means you know or not know English. 你識唔識講英文? To learn more about forming Cantonese questions, please look at our Absolute Beginner series on CantoneseClass101.com. You can find very detailed grammar lessons and resources there. To make this sentence more polite, we just need to add "excuse me," 唔好意思 in the front. Everything else stays the same. 唔好意思，你識唔識講英文？唔好意思，你識唔識講英文？ The responses you will receive could be one of these three. 識 yes. 識少少 a little. 少少唔識 no. 唔識 Since this last one is a negative statement, we see the negative word before the verb to know 識 識 Did you notice that it's the same word used in 識唔識? We'll talk more about it in a future lesson. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any language you need. Many people in Hong Kong study other languages, so maybe you will get lucky. Just substitute 英文 with 日文 for Japanese, 西班牙文 for Spanish, 德文 for German, 意大利文 for Italian. In this lesson, we mentioned the expression 唔好意思, but did you know that this could also be used as an apology?
When learning a new language, we sometimes have a hard time with things like procrastination, discouragement, or failure. But don't panic. With a good strategy, you'll be able to overcome these difficulties. Are you ready to discover the 4 habits of successful learners? Number 1, optimize your time. When learning a language, it's important to dedicate time to your studies regularly, even if sometimes it's difficult. You're busy with school, work, family, or friends, but you can spread out your learning throughout the day. Study whenever you have small gaps of time in your busy schedule. This can be when you're on the metro, on your lunch break, or while you're exercising. Our podcast learning format fits perfectly into your tight schedule. Number 2, consistency with your chosen method. There are a lot of options when it comes to courses and learning materials. Switching from one method to another can confuse you and disrupt your progress. Focusing on one learning method will make a difference. Our method has been created and optimized by real teachers, so you can stick to it with confidence. Number 3, use your language background. Many languages share some commonalities. You can find words that look or sound similar, or even share the same grammar structure. A little bit of language background will give you an edge while learning. Number 4, study continuously. People are excited when they start learning a new language. The enthusiasm usually lasts until the first roadblock. This can lead to discouragement and procrastination. But don't burn yourself out. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't try to learn it all at once. Break things down into more digestible chunks. Learning step by step might feel slow, but it's an efficient way to learn a language. With patience, motivation, and good resources, you'll master the language. Remember, you can't learn a language overnight, but with motivation and these daily lessons, you'll be on the road to fluency.
Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
Hi guys, welcome back to Cantonese Top Words. Today we're going to talk about 10 lines you need for introducing yourself. My name is, I'm how old, whatever. Let's start. 我個名係 My name is 我個名係 Olivia. My name is Olivia. 我個名係 Superman. My name is Superman. Or you can say 我係 that means I am. So 我係 Olivia. I am Olivia. Or I'm called 我叫 Olivia. I'm called Olivia. Please practice and introduce yourself in the comment section. 我嚟自 I come from 我嚟自香港 I come from Hong Kong 我嚟自加拿大 I come from Canada 我嚟自火星 I come from Mars 我住喺 I live in 我住喺 it's literally I live in 我住喺銅鑼灣 I live in Causeway Bay that's a district in Hong Kong 我住喺柏林 I live in Berlin 我住喺巴西 I live in Brazil or you can just put a place 我住喺山窿 I live in a cave I'm a caveman 我學咗廣東話1年。I have been learning Cantonese for 1 year. 我學咗廣東話1年。I have been learning Cantonese 1 year. Or some people who are really fluent and you ask, how long have you been studying Cantonese? Maybe they'll say, 我學咗廣東話10年。10 years, 10年。我喺 CantoneseClass101.com 學廣東話。I learned Cantonese at CantoneseClass101.com. Where else? Or you're watching our YouTube videos, then you can tell people, 我喺 YouTube 學廣東話。I learned Cantonese at YouTube. 我26歲 I'm 26 years old. I'm 12 years old. 我12歲 Some kid might come up to tell you. 我3歲 I'm 3 years old. Yeah, usually people do this. 我係一個教師 I'm a teacher. Now you tell people your occupation or what you do for living. 我係一個教師 I'm a teacher. 教師 is teacher. 我係一個消防員 I'm a firefighter. 我係一個醫生 I'm a doctor. What are you? What do you do? Tell us. 我其中一個嗜好係跳舞。One of my hobbies is to dance. 我其中一個嗜好係跳舞。I don't know. 我鍾意聽音樂。I enjoy listening to music. 音樂 is music. What's your favorite type of music? You start with 我鍾意 is like I like. I can say 我鍾意去旅行. I enjoy traveling. 去旅行 is traveling. And you can say 我鍾意學廣東話. I enjoy learning Cantonese. With me, Olivia. 好高興認識你. Nice to meet you. 好高興認識你 is a bit formal. 好高興 means very happy. 認識你 is to meet you, to make you an acquaintance. If it's a more casual situation, you can say 好開心識到你。好開心 very happy. 識到你 to know you. So I'm very happy to have known you. 好開心識到你. So that's it for today. Those are the 10 lines you need for introducing yourself. Please check out the word list from CantoneseClass101.com and introduce yourself with Cantonese and write it in the comments. Subscribe so you can see more of our videos. I'll see you next time. I'm Olivia. 我係 Olivia. 下次見. See you next time. Bye. Hi everyone, I'm Olivia. Today we're in Thailand and on the ocean, but we're going to talk about 10 phrases you always want to hear. Let's see what they are. First one is 你今日好精神. You look great today. 今日 is today. 精神 is kind of like lively, but in general great, like good. So 你今日好精神. If you see someone that has a glow in their face, you can tell them 你今日睇落好精神喎. 你今日好精神. 我帶咗啲特別嘢俾你. I bought you something special. It's always nice to receive gifts and special gifts, I guess, for everyone. 我帶咗啲特別嘢俾你. I brought you something special. Maybe for anniversary. Well, no, not anniversary. It's the best if it's not an anniversary or birthday or anything. Just a surprise gift, not surprise. It's even normal gift. I brought you something special. It's a very nice gesture that you can do for anyone. 你講得啱. You were right. 你講得啱. You were right. Literally, you spoke correctly. So, 你講得啱. You were right. Whatever you said was right. That's usually what a guy has to say to stop arguing with the girlfriend. Sadly. 你贏啦. You win. 贏 is win. So, you win. That's always something you want to hear. You won the lottery. 你贏咗六合彩. 六合彩 is lottery in Hong Kong. It's the name of the lottery in Hong Kong. 你贏咗六合彩頭獎啊. What are you going to buy if you won the lottery? Tell us in the comment section, please. 休息下，我今日會清潔. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. That's very nice. If the roommate or your spouse or your family do that, that's awesome. Can you clean my place for me? 你係一個非常出色嘅廚師. You're an excellent cook. 你係一個非常出色嘅廚師. Or you can just say 你煮嘅嘢好好食啊. What you cook is delicious. 廚師 is cook。今個月底會有獎金。There will be a bonus at the end of the month. 今個月底 is the end of this month. 獎金 is bonus, so who doesn't want a bonus, right? 你做得好好啊 You did a great job. 你做得好好啊 Always give compliment on whatever people do for you. Doesn't cost anything to say a compliment, right? Always show gratitude. 我掛住你 I miss you. 我好掛住你 I miss you very much. Literally, it is by 掛 is the verb to hang, so it's kind of like I hang you up. Maybe you hang someone in your heart. You can think of it that way. So I miss you. 預算係無限 The budget is unlimited. 預算 is budget and unlimited is 無限 Spend all you want, but do it correctly, do it rightly. So that's it for today. Today we talked about 10 phrases you always want to hear. Can you think of any phrases that people always want to hear? Leave us a comment, subscribe, check out CantoneseClass101.com, and I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Bye, I'm Olivia. Hi everybody, I'm Olivia. Welcome to Cantonese Top Words. Today we're going to talk about 10 phrases you never want to hear. Let's start. 你最近肥咗啊 Have you gained weight lately? Have you gained weight recently? 你最近肥咗啊最近 is recently and 肥 is fat. 對唔住，我唔記得咗 Sorry, I forgot about it. That's never a good thing to have someone forget what they promised to do. 多謝你嘅履歷，但係我哋已經請咗人。Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. That really sucks when you go to a job interview and then found out the position has been filled, right? 我哋有啲嘢要傾下 We need to talk. That's never a good start when someone say that to you. 我今日冇錢還俾你 I don't have your money today. I don't usually like to lend people money because that's what I hate, to ask them back for their money. I don't want to borrow anyone's money. 我今日冇錢還俾你 I don't have the money for you today. 我哋應該試下同其他人拍拖 We should see other people. That's terrible. We never really say that. 拍拖 is to date or like to see other people, or to see someone, to date someone. 唔關你事係我嘅問題 It's not you, it's me. 問題 is problem, so it's literally it's not yours, but it's my problem. The problem is on me. 唔關你事 is like it's not your fault or it's not related to you, it's not your business. 我都話咗㗎啦 I told you so. 我都話咗㗎啦 Yeah, that's one of the most annoying things to hear someone say. 你有條白頭髮 You have a gray hair. I hate to find gray hair. 你唔使再返工啦 You're fired. 你唔使再返工啦 Literally, you don't have to come to work anymore, but in English, you just say you're fired. I hope you won't get fired. Work hard. Be a good employee. And that's it for today. Today we talked about 10 phrases you never want to hear. I hope you've never heard any of those. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. I'm Olivia. Please subscribe. Tell us what kind of sentences you don't want to hear. See you next time. Bye!
Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about plants, 植物. Plants, 植物. Let's start with our first plant word. 葉 leaves, 葉 leaves. My plant's leaves are turning yellow. 我棵樹啲葉開始轉黃啦 Why? Should I water it more? Next word is branch. 樹枝 branch. 我唔小心整斷咗支樹枝啊 I broke the branch by accident. Forgive me. Next word is flower. 花你鍾意咩花呢 Which kind of flowers do you like? Rose, tulip, calla lily, whatever. Rose is 玫瑰花 or just 玫瑰。太陽花 is sunflower. Tree, 樹 tree. 我想喺屋企種一棵樹 I want to grow a tree indoor in my apartment. Is it qualified as a 樹? It's very short, maybe not. 嗰棵樹好大啊 That is a huge tree. Don't you ever chop it down. And the next word is bloom, 開花. So literally in Cantonese is open flower. 一到春天就周圍都開花啦 Once spring starts, flower blooms everywhere. It's a happy time to see flower blooms. So that's it for today. Today we talked about plants, 植物, and let me know how I can take care of my plants better. And I'll see you in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe and check out CantoneseClass101.com for the word list. I'm Olivia and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're in Olivia's kitchen because we're going to talk about cooking, 煮飯, cooking. Let's start with the first cooking word, 煮, to cook or to make a meal. 煮飯 literally to cook rice. It actually also means to prepare a meal. So in a sentence, 哇，5點鐘啦，我要返屋企煮飯啊。Oh, it's already 5 o'clock. I have to go home and make dinner or prepare a meal. Notice that in the character 煮, the 4 little dots means fire, so you can use it for food that need to be heated up, like say with fire. We can say we cook vegetables, we cook rice, 煮飯煮麵 to cook noodles, but we don't say we cook a sandwich or salad, right? 切 to cut, 切用刀切菜 cut vegetables with a knife. 我切親隻手指 I cut my finger yesterday. Next word is 煎, pan fry or saute. 煎蛋 sunny side up. So for scrambled egg, you use 炒蛋 because you keep stirring. And for 煎蛋 sunny side up, you kind of leave it in the pan for a while before you flip it or do anything with it. 煎魚 fried fish, you also leave it on the pan for a while before you flip it or do anything with it, right? 煎魚要開抽氣扇啊 Turn on the range hood when you are pan frying fish. It smells. Or else the whole room will smell. Next word is 炸 deep fry 炸嘢食嘅時候千祈唔好有水分 When you're deep frying food, don't let it have any water on it or else it will splash everywhere. 蒸 is to steam. 蒸 Cantonese cuisine has a lot of steamed dishes, starting from appetizer, the entree, the dessert. We steam everything. 蒸魚 steam fish. 蒸肉餅 steam meat patty. 蒸年糕 steam rice cake. In a sentence, 我好掛住公公整嘅蒸魚 I miss the steamed fish that my grandpa used to make. 蒸魚 steamed fish. So that's it for today. Today we talked about cooking, 煮飯. Do you cook? What kind of cooking method do you usually use? Let us know in the comment section. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. I'm Olivia and I'll see you in other Cantonese videos. Bye bye, 下次見. Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about continents. 洲 is like big island, also called 大陸, big island. The 7 continents are 七大洲. 七 is 7 and 大 is big and 洲 is continents. 地球有5大洋，七大洲. The earth has 5 oceans and 7 continents. And the next word is 歐洲, Europe. We are in Europe right now. 西班牙係喺歐洲. Spain is in Europe. Where do you live? Do you live in Europe? Let us know in the comment section. And the next word is 亞洲, Asia. 香港喺亞洲. Hong Kong is in Asia. Japan is in Asia. 日本喺亞洲. 香港係亞洲嘅金融市場. Hong Kong is Asia's financial markets. And the next word is 非洲, Africa. 非洲, Africa. 去非洲睇大遷徙. Go to Africa and watch the Great Migration. 澳洲 Australia. Gold Coast is in Australia. 我鍾意去澳洲食海鮮. I like to eat seafood in Australia. Next word is 北美洲 North America. 北美洲，北 is north， 美洲 is America， so 北美洲 North America。加拿大喺北美洲 ，Canada is in North America。The next word is 南美洲 South America。巴西喺南美洲 ，Brazil is in South America。Argentina is also in South America。And the next word is 南極 Antarctica。南極，我想去南極睇企鵝。I want to go watch penguins in Antarctica. So that's it for today. Today we talked about continents. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. I'm Olivia. See you next time.
一個男人打緊電話去醫生嘅事務所，佢最遲幾點要去到醫生嘅事務所？
你好，有乜嘢幫到你？
你哋今日幾點閂啊？
我哋閂6點，不過你5點半前好嚟啦。
好啊，唔該。
佢最遲幾點要去到醫生嘅事務所？一個男人打緊電話去醫生嘅事務所，佢最遲幾點要去到醫生嘅事務所？
你好，有乜嘢幫到你？
你哋今日幾點閂啊？
我哋閂6點，不過你5點半前好嚟啦。
好啊，唔該。
一對男女喺度睇緊一張相，佢哋睇緊邊一張相？呢張係你個仔對足球隊嘅相啊？邊個係你個仔啊？
呢個？
哦，最高嗰個。
係啊，佢仲高過我。
佢哋睇緊邊一張相？一對男女喺度睇緊一張相，佢哋睇緊邊一張相？呢張係你個仔對足球隊嘅相啊？邊個係你個仔啊？
呢個？
哦，最高嗰個。
係啊，佢仲高過我。
一個男仔喺度睇緊佢本日誌。個男仔今日第一件事做咗啲咩？
今日天氣好好，我下晝去咗游泳池游水，夜晚就去咗睇戲，朝早仲溫咗書添。今日真係幾開心。
個男仔今日第一件事做咗啲咩？一個男仔喺度睇緊佢本日誌。個男仔今日第一件事做咗啲咩？
今日天氣好好，我下晝去咗游泳池游水，夜晚就去咗睇戲，朝早仲溫咗書添。今日真係幾開心。
一個女人喺度問緊書店店員一啲嘢。個女人想睇邊本書？唔該，我想睇下嗰個書架上面本書。
邊一本啊？
關於車嗰本。
等一陣，呢本啊？
係啊，就係嗰本。
嗱，
個女人想睇邊本書？一個女人喺度問緊書店店員一啲嘢。個女人想睇邊本書？唔該，我想睇下嗰個書架上面本書。
邊一本啊？
關於車嗰本。
等一陣，呢本啊？
係啊，就係嗰本。
嗱，
一對男女喺餐廳入面睇緊餐牌。個男人會叫乜嘢食？
你食乜啊？
薄餅好似幾好味，我諗我會叫薄餅。
我琴日先食完薄餅嚟。
咁啊，不如食漢堡包？
好喎，就咁決定。
個男人會叫乜嘢食？一對男女喺餐廳入面睇緊餐牌。 個男人會叫乜嘢食？
你食乜啊？
薄餅好似幾好味，我諗我會叫薄餅。
我琴日先食完薄餅嚟。
咁啊，不如食漢堡包？
好喎，就咁決定。
Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese class Top Words. Today we are in Stanley, 赤柱. Look, it's the beach at Stanley, 赤柱. So 5 words for 赤柱, Stanley. 赤柱泳灘, 赤柱泳灘, Stanley Beach. 赤柱 is the area, it's a coastal town, and it's a very laid-back area, very nice beach. 赤柱泳灘 Stanley Beach. 赤柱 is Stanley and 泳灘 is the beach. 今日赤柱泳灘好多人. There are a lot of people at Stanley Beach. 美麗樓 Murray House. Murray House is a Victorian-era building in Stanley. It used to be in Central, but they moved it here. It's a very nice building and many people take wedding photos there. There are a few restaurants in the Murray House and it has a very nice coast view. So it's a nice place to relax and watch the sunset. 美麗樓 Murray House. 赤柱大街 Stanley Main Street. 赤柱 again is the town name. 赤柱大街 Dai means big, 街 is street, so big street, so the main street. 赤柱大街. You will see a lot of restaurants and bars and pubs and shops and souvenir shops at 赤柱大街. 去赤柱大街買手信 buy souvenir at the Stanley Main Street. And there is a market there too, like a street market. Maybe you'll find something very cheap and good bargain. And the next word is 赤柱廣場 Stanley Plaza. 赤柱 Stanley and 廣場 is plaza. There are a lot of shops and restaurants and bars in there. You can have Chinese dim sum in the Stanley Plaza. 赤柱廣場有時會有表演. There are sometimes performances at the Stanley Plaza. 龍舟賽事 Dragon Boat Race. 龍舟 is dragon boat, 龍 is dragon, 舟 is like boat, ship. So 龍舟賽事 Dragon Boat Race. Every year there is one super big dragon boat race. In 2018 is on June 18th, and every year is a different date depending on the festival. So check it out when you're in town, the dragon boat race, and people would dress up and cheer for the team, and some company would send their employees to compete in the dragon boat race. It's a super big carnival there, so if you're in town, don't miss it. But it's gonna be very hot, so be prepared. 赤柱龍舟賽事 the dragon boat race at Stanley. So that's it for today. Today we talked about 5 words that you need to know about Stanley. 赤柱 is a very nice town at the south part of Hong Kong Island, the very south, the bottom tip of Hong Kong Island. So check it out if you're in town. I'll see you next time. My name is Olivia. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Class 101.com's Top Words. Today we're in Hong Kong at the Big Buddha and the Big Temple, and we're going to talk about 5 words about this place. Behind you, you can see the Big Buddha, you can see the temple. So the Big Buddha is 天壇大佛. 天壇 is the name, and 大佛 means Big Buddha. 大 is big and 佛 is Buddha. 天壇大佛. 寶蓮寺 is the name of the temple, Polin Temple. The temple that I just showed you is 寶蓮寺. 寶蓮寺 is the name of the temple, Polin Temple. Buddha's birthday is Phật Đàn. Phật is Buddha and Dan is birthday. The Buddha's birthday is a public holiday in Hong Kong. So, 今日係佛誕假期. Today is the Buddha's birthday holiday. And we are waiting for the performance. They will have Kung Fu performance and mask changing performance. So I'm looking forward to that. 功夫表演, Kung Fu performance. 功夫 is Kung Fu and 表演 is performance or show. And the next one is 食齋. 食 is to eat, 齋 means vegetarian. So at the temple, many people will eat the vegetarian food made by the monk here. And there are many choices here. They have vegetarian and vegan. So you can take a look. And here, I think the famous one is the tofu dessert. They also have some sour tofu snack. So 去寶蓮寺食齋, go to eat vegetable at the Polin temple. The next word is 燒香, to burn incense. 香 means incense, 燒 to burn. So you can see all the incense. They are huge. They have big ones or small ones, depending how much you want to spend, how much luck you want. And it's smoky everywhere. So take a shower after you leave the temple. So that's it for today. Today we talk about some words about the Buddha's birthday and the big Buddha. And I'll see you next time. My name is Olivia. Hatsikin.
Hi everybody, Olivia here. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll answer some of your most common Cantonese questions. The question for this lesson is, how can I advance in Cantonese learning without living in Hong Kong? You can immerse yourself in the Cantonese environment by reading, listening, writing, speaking, or watching everything in Cantonese. Let's first explain what immersion is. Immersion is one of the methods in language learning by being submerged in the environment that speaks the target language. Learners are forced to read, listen, and speak often in the target language in this situation. One of the best examples of immersion is to live in the country or city in which the target language is one of the official languages. Let's see some tools for achieving that even when you can't go to Hong Kong for long periods. The easiest way to accomplish immersion is to play audio or video materials in the target language as much as possible in your daily life. Keep in mind that the brain absorbs the knowledge more effectively when the learning is listening to the material intentionally. Other than audio and video materials available online, learners can join language exchange sessions for face-to-face conversations or make use of language apps to study the culture and background of the target language. Naturally, if you're lucky enough to get in touch with someone from Hong Kong in your country, try to make friends and to have conversations with them in Cantonese as much as possible. How was it? I hope you like this series. See you next time. Hatsikin! Hi everybody, Olivia here. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll answer some of your most common Cantonese questions. The question for this lesson is, what is Cantopop? Cantopop is a colloquialism for Cantonese pop music or Hong Kong popular music. In Cantonese, it's called 粵語流行曲. 粵語流行曲. Cantopop is one of the more prominent genres of music produced in Hong Kong. It has become synonymous with local music culture since its birth in Hong Kong. While many other forms of music exist, Cantopop is still the most popular. However, you'll also hear Mandopop from Taiwan and China in Hong Kong as well. Most artists are essentially multilingual these days and sing in both Cantonese and Mandarin. One popular singer in recent years is Chen Yik-sun Eason Chan, a male singer in Hong Kong. He has been described as a blast of fresh air in the Hong Kong music scene, and his album U87 has been recommended by the Time magazine as one of the 5 best Asian albums worth buying. The 1980s are known as 黃金時代, or the golden age of Cantopop. Anita Mui, Leslie Cheung, George Lam, Alan Tam, Sally Ye, Priscilla Chang, Sandy Lam, and Danny Chan are the top singers of that time. In the 1990s, Jackie Chan, Andy Lau, Aaron Kwok, and Leon Lai were the most popular singers. They were also known as Sei Dai Tin Wang, the Four Heavenly Kings. In the last decade or so, they have significantly sung less, but acted more for both commercials and movies. They have also established successful companies running production houses and doing entertainment management. Occasionally, they do concert tours and are always sold out. How was it? Pretty interesting, right? Do you have any other questions? Leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them. See you next time. Hạ Sĩ Kiên.
Welcome to Cantonese Top Words. Today we are going to talk about 10 phrases for surviving back to school. Are you excited for school? I know I am. Here we go.
背囊 backpack
背囊 backpack 背囊 backpack 我今日冇帶背囊 I did not bring my backpack today. In another sentence, 啲學生孭住好重嘅背囊返學. Students carry very heavy backpack to go to school. In Hong Kong, we don't have a locker, so we just bring everything with us every day, all the textbooks and stationery and notebooks and whatnot. So it's always very heavy, not very good for our backs.
同學 classmate
同學 classmate 我會約埋同學一齊溫書. I will ask my classmates to study together. 同學 同 means like together. 學 is to learn. So someone we learn things together are classmates. Do you usually study with your classmates? I usually study by myself because if I'm with my classmate, we just monkey around, we just play. We hardly would ever study.
功課 homework
功課 homework 點解啲功課做極都做唔完? Why do I never finish the homework, no matter how hard I try? In some schools in Hong Kong, it's famous for having a lot of homework. It's pretty tough for the kids because they don't even have enough time to sleep, so they're always tired. I'm glad I did not go to those schools.
考試 exam
考試 exam 考試 exam 我最驚係考試肥佬. The thing I'm worried the most is to fail an exam. So 肥佬 is the transliteration of fail, fail, 肥佬, fail, fail, 肥佬. It also means a fat guy, 肥佬. So a fat guy and failing is the same term. No offense, but it's a very slang term, so you don't really use it in writing. You usually use it when you talk. So 考試肥佬 to fail on an exam. 我最驚 I'm most scary of, my most terrified things is 考試肥佬 to fail in an exam.
暑假 summer break
暑假 summer holiday or summer break. 好多學生都喺暑假做兼職. Many students work a part-time job during the summer holiday. 喺暑假做兼職, we also call it 暑期工. 暑期 is like during the summertime, and 工 means work. So the work you do during summertime is 暑期工.
讀書 to study
讀書 to study. 讀 literally means read, to read. So 讀書 is book. So to read a book. You can also say I'm reading a book 我喺度讀書 or I'm studying 我喺度讀書. So they're the same words 讀書. 我會俾心機讀書，唔會令父母失望. I will study very hard so as not to let my parents down. 唔會令父母失望 not to let my parents down, not to let them disappoint. 俾心機讀書 to study very hard, to try my best.
今日係新學期嘅第一日 It's the first day of class
今日係新學期嘅第一日 Today is the first day of class. So 學期 means semester. In this case, it's the first day of class or first day of semester. So today, 今日 係新學期嘅第一日 It's the first day of the new semester. So today is the first day of school. Yay! You get to meet all your new classmates and teachers. So excited.
我哋喺同一班。We are in the same class.
我哋喺同一班 We're in the same class. It's always happy to have someone you know in the same class so you can study together or you can hang out a lot.
你上邊啲堂? What classes are you taking?
你上邊啲堂? What classes are you taking? So in Hong Kong, it's not very common to use this phrase because everybody just sit in the same classroom and you wait for the teacher to come and teach you different classes. So basically, you guys all have the same class. But if for someone that is not in the same class, you can ask them, 你上邊啲堂? Because they might have a different class than you. Especially when after Form 3, like grade 9, usually students are split into science or literature. 文科 literature, 理科 science. So you can also ask, 你讀文科定理科? Are you studying literature or science? Which faculty are you in?
你做晒功課未? Did you finish your homework?
你做晒功課未? Did you finish your homework? Yes, I did. We can go play. 我做晒功課啦，可以去玩。做晒功課 is to have completed, to have done the homework. So 你做晒功課未? Have you finished your homework? 我做晒功課啦。I finished my homework. Let's go play. So that's it for today. Today we learned about 10 phrases for surviving back to school. I hope you will enjoy your new semester and I'll see you next time. My name is Olivia. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. See you next time. Bye. Yay! Let's go play. Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Top Words. Today we're going to talk about 10 ways to remember words. Remember words. It's always hard for me to remember new terms or new vocabularies. Let's see what are the way to improve that.
我不斷重複讀、寫同埋講啲字。I use repetition, reading, writing, and speaking words over and over again.
First one is 我不斷重複讀、寫同埋講啲字。I use repetition, reading, writing, and speaking the words over and over again. Keep saying it. 讀書, 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 讀書 until it doesn't mean anything to you. And then somehow you will remember.
我大聲讀啲字，等我自己可以聽清楚。I say words out loud so that I can actually hear them.
Next tip is 我大聲講啲字，等我自己可以聽清楚。I say the words out loud so that I can actually hear them. So some people, when they study a language, they just read it from the book or they listen to the video or audio, but they never actually pronounce them out loud. So this is actually a very helpful tip. You have to say it out loud and hear it in your own voice. That way you can remember the words better.
我學啲單詞嘅來源同埋唔同嘅字點樣串連一齊。I learn about the roots of words and how different words are related to each other.
Next tip is 我學啲單詞嘅來源同埋唔同嘅字點樣串連一齊。I learn about the roots of words and how different words are related to each other. Especially in Cantonese, it's very easy to link words together because sometimes it has a core words that relate everything about that with that character. So for example, car is 車 and a garage would be 車房. So the room for the car. You still have the word 車 in all the terms that are about cars. That's very useful, right?
我嘗試喺日常生活當中用呢個語言。I try to use the language routinely in the context of daily life.
我嘗試喺日常生活當中用呢個語言。I try to use the language routinely in the context of daily life. Say you're learning Cantonese and you can go to Chinatown, buy some vegetables, fruits, While you're there, you can talk to the people in Cantonese. 幾錢啊？平啲啦？ How much is it? Give it to me for cheaper price.
我將啲字同圖畫、相同埋得意嘅場面聯繫起嚟。I associate words with drawings, pictures, and funny scenes.
Next tip is 我將啲字同圖畫、相同埋得意嘅場面聯繫起嚟。I associate words with drawings, pictures, and funny scenes. So you can make a funny story in your mind. Some people say the character for a little is like a little penguin walking. Link it with any image, especially with Chinese characters. They're just like paintings. That would really help.
我聽歌，然後記住啲歌詞。I listen to songs and memorize the lyrics.
Next, 我聽歌，然後記住啲歌詞。I listen to songs and memorize the lyrics. That's actually a very good way to learn new languages. Maybe not so much for English, now that the songs are like work. A repetition of some meaningless words. I don't know.
盡量多閱讀，尤其係報紙，可以幫我記住啲單詞。Reading as much as possible, especially the newspaper, helps me to remember words.
Next tip is 盡量多閱讀，尤其係報紙，可以幫我記住啲單詞。Reading as much as possible, especially the newspaper, helps me to remember words. While you're reading the articles or the newspaper, there are always some characters, some terms that you can pick out, and that would help the words sit in your mind.
我成日睇嗰啲為小朋友而設嘅電視或者 YouTube 影片。I often watch TV or YouTube videos that are designed for young children.
Next tip is 我成日睇嗰啲為小朋友而設嘅電視或者 YouTube 影片。I often watch TV or YouTube videos that are designed for young children. Why those for young children? Because they're easier and they're slower and they are clean and they are easier for learners to absorb new information.
我將新嘅單詞同自己母語入面差唔多發音嘅字聯繫一齊。I associate new words with words that sound similar in my native language.
Next one is 我將新嘅單詞同自己母語入邊差唔多發音嘅字聯繫一齊。I associate new words with words that sound similar in my native language. That is very helpful. It's even easier for Cantonese because we have so many words that came from English. For example, 巴士 bus came from English bus. And strawberries, 多啤梨是多啤梨. Cherries is 車厘子. So that's how a lot of Cantonese words were made.
我嘗試用廣東話嚟諗嘢，令到我嘅思考過程自然啲。I try to think in Cantonese so it becomes natural to my thought process.
Next tip is 我嘗試用廣東話嚟諗嘢，令到我嘅思考過程自然啲。I try to think in Cantonese so it becomes natural to my thought process. If you're thinking in a new language, that really helps you in building up the grammar or the syntax, everything about the language.
Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
Hello, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia and we are in Hong Kong, but it's raining today. We are going to talk about a bunch of Cantonese words. Let's see what's the topic. This week's theme is hobbies. 跳舞. 跳舞 is to dance, dancing. 我細個有學跳舞㗎。I used to learn dancing when I was younger. I did jazz dance. 玩樂器 is to play a music instrument. 樂器 is music instrument. Again, I used to play music instrument when I was younger. I used to play saxophone. 我細個都有玩樂器，我係吹 saxophone 嘅。影相 is to take photo or photography. That's one of my hobbies too. 影相 in a sentence. 我鍾意影相，但係唔鍾意拎住好大部相機。 I like taking photos, but I don't like carrying a heavy camera. 唱歌 is to sing. 唱歌 la 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 to sing. 唱歌我都學過唱歌，但係我唔鍾意。I learned singing, but I didn't like it, and I'm tone deaf. 書法 is calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy, we hold the pen like this. It's vertical. We hold it vertically. 書法，我媽媽有寫書法。My mother do calligraphy. That's true, and she's pretty good at it. So that's it for today. Today we talked about hobbies. What kind of hobbies do you have? And I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. Bye! Hello! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia, and we will talk about fruits this week. So this week's topic is fruits. Let's see what our first word is. 香蕉. 香蕉 is banana. Banana. 香蕉 in a sentence. 香蕉好有營養. Banana is full of nutrition. 西瓜. 西瓜 is watermelon. Watermelon, but literally is west melon. 西 means west. 我琴日買咗個好大嘅西瓜，好重啊。I bought a really big watermelon yesterday. It's really heavy. 士多啤梨. 士多啤梨 is strawberry. 士多啤梨 like strawberry. Strawberry. 士多啤梨係我最鍾意嘅生果。Strawberry is my favorite fruit. 菠蘿. 菠蘿 is pineapple. 菠蘿 it sounds funny. 我唔識點樣開個菠蘿。我唔識點樣切一個菠蘿。I don't know how to cut a pineapple open, and I never tried it. 芒果. 芒果 is mango. Mango. I just had mango yesterday. 我琴日啱啱食完芒果，幾好味㗎。It's pretty good. That's it for today. Today we talked about fruits, and I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia. Bye. Hi, I'm Olivia. Welcome back to Cantonese Weekly Words. This week's topic is rooms. 睡房. 睡房 is bedroom. 睡 means to sleep. 房 is room, so the room for sleeping is bedroom. 我間睡房好細. My bedroom is very small. It's too small. 廚房. 廚房 is a kitchen, the room for cooking. 我個廚房唔夠大. My kitchen is not big enough. I like a very big kitchen. 客廳. 客廳 is a living room. 客 is actually guests. Tang is a living room, so it's like a big room for guests to sit when they visit. 客廳 in a sentence. 我客廳張 sofa 係白色嘅. The sofa in my living room is white, so we asked the kids not to play around the sofa. 廁所. 廁所 is bathroom. 廁所, 你個廁所好臭. Your bathroom stinks. Your bathroom smells. 飯廳, dining room. 飯 is rice or a meal, so a big room for rice to eat is dining room. 飯廳嘅色調係啡色同綠色. The color theme of the dining room is brown and green. How about yours? So that's it for today. Today we talked about rooms, and I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia, shooting in Hong Kong, and I'll see you next time. Hatsugin! This is Hong Kong! Hi everyone, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia, and today's topic is color. Let's see what the first word is. 紅色. 紅色 is red, and that's what I'm wearing today. 今日我着紅色衫. Today I wear a red shirt. 藍色. 藍色 is blue. 天空係藍色嘅. The sky is blue. 綠色. 綠色 is green. 我有一個綠色袋. I have a green bag. 黃色 is yellow. In a sentence, 我有一架黃色車. I have a yellow car. That's not true. 黑色 is black. 我頭髮係黑色嘅. My hair is black. That's it for today. Today we talked about color, and I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. Bye! Hello! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we are in Hong Kong, and I am Olivia. We are going to talk about months of the year. 1月 is January. My birthday is in January. 我生日係喺1月。4月 is April. April Fools. 4月1號係愚人節. April Fools is on the 1st of April. 6月 is June. 有啲學校6月開始放暑假. Some schools start summer vacations in June. 10月 is October. 我媽咪嘅生日係喺10月. My mom's birthday is in October. 11月 is November. 11月係冇公眾假期嘅. There's no public holiday in November except Sundays, but still sad. You can see in Cantonese, the months are really easy to say because you just count the numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 month, 1月 is January, 2 months, like second month is February, and so on. So 12th month is December, 12月. So I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia, and see you next time. 下次見.
Hello, welcome to CantoneseClass101.com's Weekly Words. Today we are going to talk about the weather, 天氣 weather. 落雨 rainy. 今日落雨好麻煩. It's raining today and it's very annoying. 晴天 is sunny. 我鍾意晴天. I like it when it's sunny. 颱風 typhoon or hurricane. In Asia we have a lot of typhoons in summer, especially in July or August. 今年有15個颱風嚟咗香港. 15 typhoons came to Hong Kong this year. Well, I made that up. I hope that's not true. That's a bit too much. 閃電 is lightning. 閃 is like flash and 電 is electricity. So lightning. In a sentence, 我隻狗好驚閃電. My dog is afraid of the lightning. 彩虹 is rainbow. Rainbow has 7 colors. 彩虹有7隻顏色. Can you name them all in Cantonese? 紅、橙、黃、綠、青、藍、紫. 7 colors. That's it for today. Today we talked about weather, 天氣 in Cantonese. And I'll see you next time. I'm Olivia. This is Hong Kong. Check out CantoneseClass101.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. In this video, we're going to talk about flavors, 味道 flavors. 甜 is sweet. 我鍾意食甜嘢. I like eating sweet food. 酸 sour. 檸檬好酸. Lemons are sour. 檸檬好酸. 苦 is bitter. 我細個唔鍾意食苦瓜. I wouldn't eat bitter melon when I was younger. 辣 I like eating spicy food. 我鍾意食辣嘢. So if you like eating spicy food, you can tell people that. 我鍾意食辣嘢. Dip is like a tannic flavor. Spinach and the tannin in tea and some red wine is dip. In a sentence, 呢隻酒太澀，我唔鍾意. This wine is too tannic, which I don't like. So that's it for today. Today we talked about flavors, 味道. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. I'm Olivia. Bye! Hi guys! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about vegetables, 蔬菜 vegetables, 蔬菜 洋葱 is onion, 洋葱 onion. 洋葱炒蛋
pan-fried onions with egg, 洋葱炒蛋。蒜頭 garlic 蒜頭 I like eating garlic 我鍾意食蒜頭。粟米 corn 粟米今日啲粟米好平。The corn is really cheap today. 番薯 sweet potato or yam 番薯 yam or sweet potato 番薯 There's a very delicious Cantonese dessert. It's kind of like a soup. It's very healthy for your body and it's very delicious. Try it if you have a chance. Sweet potato with ginger. 番薯糖水蘑菇 mushroom 蘑菇我好鍾意食蘑菇啊 I love eating mushrooms. So that's it for today. Today we talked about vegetables. Which one is your favorite vegetables? So please leave us a comment and subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye. Turn it off now. Bye. Hi watchers. Welcome back to Cantonese Weekly Words. This week we are going to talk about jobs. 工作 jobs occupation. 警察 police 警察我哥哥細個嘅志願係做警察。When my elder brother was younger, his dream was to be a policeman. 醫生 doctor 醫生 doctor. My uncle is a doctor. 我姨丈係個醫生。護士 is nurse. 我朋友 Cherry 係個護士。My friend Cherry is a nurse. Hi Cherry. 教授 lecturer or professor. 教授 教 is to teach and 教授 is professor or lecturer. 我表哥係個教授。My cousin is a professor. 主婦 housewife 主婦 women who take care of the family. 主婦係冇得放假嘅。Housewives don't have holidays. It's a really tough job. That's it for today. Today we talked about jobs, 工作. And I'll see you next time in more Cantonese videos. Please subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what's your occupation. If you can tell us in Cantonese, that would be perfect. Check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Bye! Have a nice day! Hi guys! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about in the classroom. 課室 classroom. 課室 classroom. In Hong Kong, students usually stay in the same classroom, so you have your own desk, and the teacher just go to different classroom for the lesson. 成日坐喺一個課室好悶啊 It's so boring to sit in the same classroom the whole day. 學校 school 學校你間學校喺邊呢 Where is your school? Tell us in the comments. 白板 whiteboard. I like whiteboard way more than blackboard. 我哋喺白板度寫條程式出嚟咯。Let's write the formula on the whiteboard. 台 table or desk 台。課室入面有20張台。There are 20 desks in the classroom. 測驗 test. We hate surprise quiz. 最憎臨時測驗。I don't know why, but teachers always do that to see how much we really know. So that's it for today. Today we talked about things that are in the classroom. Please subscribe and check out the word lists on our website, CantoneseClass101.com. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Bye! Hi everybody! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we are going to talk about at the office. Welcome to my office. 辦公室 office 辦公室電腦 computer 電腦 Here is my laptop computer 冇咗電腦我做唔到嘢 Without the computer I can't work 電話 telephone 電話 Here telephone 電話返工唔好傾電話Don't talk on the phone when you're at work, unless it's related to work, right? 老闆 boss 老闆今日唔喺度 The boss is not here today. Yay! 同事 coworkers or colleagues 放工同同事去飲嘢 to go have a drink with the coworkers after work. That's one of my favorite activities. 會議 is meeting, or 開會 is to have a meeting. 今朝有兩個好重要嘅會議. There were 2 important meetings this morning. That's why I'm so tired today. So that's it for today. Today we talked about words that are at the office. 辦公室 at the office. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us about what's in your office. And check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Have a nice day!
Hi guys! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about your face, mean or lean face. 我塊面好滑. My face is very smooth. The skin on my face is very smooth. 眼 eyes 我對眼好細. My eyes are very small. I can make it bigger, like this. Scary. 耳仔 or 耳仔 ears. Earrings are called 耳環, like ear and ring. 環 ear and ring, earrings. Fun fact in Cantonese, 大耳窿 literally big ear hole means loan shark. I don't know why. 嘴 or 口 mouth. 口 is like the whole area, the 3D area, while 嘴 is mostly referring to the facial appearance. 佢個嘴好靚. Her mouth is very pretty, so it's the appearance. 佢個口好臭. He has bad breath. It's the whole area, so we use 口. 佢個口好臭. The whole area. 嘴 or 口. Gang, this is gang. In Cantonese, giraffes are 長頸鹿, literally long neck deer. So a deer with very long neck is giraffe, 長頸鹿. Sometimes if you want to say that you've been waiting for someone or something for a long time, you can say that I've been waiting for so long that my neck grown long. 我等你等到頸都長. I've been waiting for you for so long that my neck grow longer. Tongue, 脷 something that's very delicious. And then you can say 舐脷. 呢間餐廳好好味，食到舐脷. The food at this restaurant is very delicious. Literally, we're licking our lips because it's so delicious. So that's it for today. Today we talk about your face. 眼 耳 口 or 嘴 鼻 牙 脷 頸. Is there any other parts that you want to know the Cantonese names for? Let us know in the comments. Meanwhile, please check CantoneseClass101.com for the word lists and other Cantonese videos. See ya! Bye! Hi everyone! Welcome to CantoneseClass101.com's weekly words. Today we're going to talk about furniture. 家私 furniture. You have to buy new furniture when you move to a new place, right? So, 搬屋之後就要買家私啦. So after you move to a new place, you have to buy new furniture. The first word is 床 bed, 床. 我要一張好大嘅床. I want a very big bed. 我要一張好大嘅床. What size is your bed? My bed is, I think, queen size. I like to have a very big bed, so I can roll all over it. 床. 你張床幾大呢? How big is your bed? 飯台 dining table. 飯台 dining table. Would you prefer a dining table that is wooden, plastic, or glass? 你想要張飯台係木嘅、膠嘅，定係玻璃嘅? Let us know in the comment section. We can do a poll and see which one is the most popular. Next word is 書架 bookshelf. 書架 bookshelf. 書 is book and 架 is shelf or rack. So 書架 bookshelf. 我個書架上面有好多書. I have a lot of books on my bookshelf. Do you have a lot of books on your bookshelf? 你個書架上高係咪有好多書呢? 凳 chair. 凳 chair.
I need to buy more chairs for my place so when my guests come over they can sit. Now they're just standing around. 我要買多啲凳啊 I need to buy more chairs. 我要買 I need to buy 多啲凳 more chairs. I need to buy more chairs. 我要買多啲凳 I need to put it in my to-do list. 書台 desk 書台 Here you see the word 書 again. 書 book and 台 is desk or table. So it's kind of like the desk for a study room. 我張書台可以較高較低嘅 My desk's height is adjustable. So that's it for today. Today we talked about furniture and 家私. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Dun is like dun 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 dun. No, wait, that's.
Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're in Olivia's kitchen because we're going to talk about cooking, 煮飯, cooking. Let's start with the first cooking word, 煮, to cook or to make a meal. 煮飯 literally to cook rice. It actually also means to prepare a meal. So in a sentence, 哇，5點鐘啦，我要返屋企煮飯啊。Oh, it's already 5 o'clock. I have to go home and make dinner or prepare a meal. Notice that in the character 煮, the 4 little dots means fire. So you can use it for food that need to be heated up, like say with fire. We can say we cook vegetables, we cook rice, 煮飯,煮麵 to cook noodles. But we don't say we cook a sandwich or salad, right? 切 to cut, 切用刀切菜 cut vegetables with a knife. 我切親隻手指 I cut my finger yesterday. Next word is 煎 pan fry or saute. 煎蛋 sunny side up. So for scrambled egg, you use 炒蛋 because you keep stirring. And for 煎蛋 sunny side up, you kind of leave it in the pan for a while before you flip it or do anything with it. 煎魚 fried fish, you also leave it on the pan for a while before you flip it or do anything with it, right? 煎魚要開抽氣扇啊. Turn on the range hood when you are pan frying fish. Smells, or else the whole room will smell. Next word is 炸 deep fry 炸嘢食嘅時候千祈唔好有水分. When you're deep frying food, don't let it have any water on it or else it will splash everywhere. 蒸 is to steam. 蒸 Cantonese cuisine has a lot of steamed dishes, starting from appetizer, the entree, the dessert. We steam everything. 蒸魚 steam fish, 蒸肉餅 steam meat patty, 蒸年糕 steam rice cake. In a sentence, 我好掛住公公整嘅蒸魚. I miss the steamed fish that my grandpa used to make. 蒸魚 steamed fish. So that's it for today. Today we talked about cooking, 煮飯. Do you cook? What kind of cooking method do you usually use? Let us know in the comment section. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. I'm Olivia and I'll see you in other Cantonese videos. Bye bye, 下次見. Hi everybody, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about plants, 植物. Plants, 植物. Let's start with our first plant word. 葉 leaves, 葉 leaves. My plant's leaves are turning yellow. 我棵樹啲葉開始轉黃啦. Why? Should I water it more? Next word is branch. 樹枝 branch. 我唔小心整斷咗支樹枝啊. I broke the branch by accident. Forgive me. Next word is flower. 花. 你鍾意咩花呢? Which kind of flowers do you like? Rose, tulip, calla lily, whatever. Rose is 玫瑰花 or just 玫瑰. 太陽花 is sunflower. Tree, 樹 tree. 我想喺屋企種一棵樹. I want to grow a tree indoor in my apartment. Is it qualified as a 樹? It's very short, maybe not. 嗰棵樹好大啊. That is a huge tree. Don't you ever chop it down. And the next word is bloom, 開花. So literally in Cantonese is open flower. 一到春天就周圍都開花啦. Once spring starts, flower blooms everywhere. It's a happy time to see flower blooms. So that's it for today. Today we talked about plants, 植物, and let me know how I can take care of my plants better. And I'll see you in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe and check out CantoneseClass101.com for the word list. I'm Olivia, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about continents. Zhao is like big island, also called 大陸, big island. The 7 continents are 七大洲. 七 is 7 and 大 is big and 洲 is continents. 地球有5大洋, 七大洲. The earth has 5 oceans and 7 continents. And the next word is 歐洲, Europe. We are in Europe right now. 西班牙係喺歐洲. Spain is in Europe. Where do you live? Do you live in Europe? Let us know in the comment section. And the next word is 亞洲, Asia. 香港喺亞洲. Hong Kong is in Asia. Japan is in Asia. 日本喺亞洲. 香港係亞洲嘅金融市場. Hong Kong is Asia's financial markets. And the next word is 非洲, Africa. 非洲, Africa. 去非洲睇大遷徙. Go to Africa and watch the Great Migration. 澳洲, Australia. Gold Coast is in Australia. 我鍾意去澳洲食海鮮. I like to eat seafood in Australia. Next word is 北美洲, North America. 北美洲, 北 is north, 美洲 is America, so 北美洲, North America. 加拿大喺北美洲, Canada is in North America. The next word is 南美洲, South America. 巴西喺南美洲, Brazil is in South America. Argentina is also in South America. And the next word is 南極, Antarctica. 南極. 我想去南極睇企鵝. I want to go watch penguins in Antarctica. So that's it for today. Today we talked about continents. So, and I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. I'm Olivia. See you next time. Hi everybody. Welcome back to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we are in Costa Rica and we're going to talk about personalities, 性格. Here we go. The first word is 受歡迎, popular. 歡迎 is kind of like welcome, and 受歡迎 is like being welcomed by everybody, so popular. 佢好受歡迎，人人都鍾意佢. He is very popular, everybody likes him. Do you have a friend that's like that? The next word is 聰明, clever or smart. Sometimes we say 小聰明, like little smart. It means witty. It's not the proper knowledge that you know, but you are street smart, so you would say 小聰明, or kind of like show off as well. And in a sentence, 多啲同一啲比你聰明嘅人一齊玩. Hang out more with people who are smarter than you, so you can learn a lot from them, probably. So the next word is would put lively. Would put, we usually say a kid, like a child or children who are very lively, will say 啲細路好活潑. The kids are very lively. It's a positive adjective. 我鍾意睇啲細路玩，佢哋好活潑. I like to watch the kids play. They are very lively, or they're very energetic. Next word is 誠實, honest. So to be very honest, we say 佢個人好誠實. He's a very honest person. 木偶奇遇記呢個故事教我哋要誠實. The story of Pinocchio teaches us to be honest. Or else you have a super long nose. And the next word is the opposite of 誠實, which is 狡猾, cunning or sly. 佢個人好似好狡猾. He looks very cunning. Sometimes we also use the adjective 奸. It's kind of like evil, or it's like the person has some hidden intentions. So 佢個人好奸. he is kind of evil or he is up to no good. 佢個人好狡猾好奸，我唔會信佢。He is very cunning and sly. I wouldn't trust him. I hope you don't have any person around you that is 狡猾 or 奸. So that's it for today. Today we talked about personalities, 性格. And what is your personality? Was it anyone in the word list? Check out the full word list in CantoneseClass101.com and please subscribe if you like this video. Please subscribe so you can check out more Cantonese videos by me, Olivia. And I'll see you next time. 下次見. Bye! Hi everyone! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about post office, 郵局 post office. Let's see what are the words. 郵局 post office. 我去郵局寄信 I go to a post office to mail a letter. 歐洲啲郵局好靚. Post offices in Europe are very beautiful. They're usually in old buildings. And the next word is 郵票 stamp. 郵票 stamp. We lick the stamp and put it on the postcard or envelope. 我細個有儲郵票 I used to collect stamps when I was younger. 寄信 to mail a letter, to post a letter. 我寄信俾你 I mail a letter to you. 而家好少人寄信，通常都係電郵. Nowadays, most people don't mail letters, they send emails. 信封 envelope. 信 is letter and 封 is enclosement. So enclosing the letter is the envelope. 信封. 我冇信封啊，你可唔可以俾一個我啊？ I don't have envelope. Can you give me one? 速遞 express mail. 速 is like rapid or fast. 遞 is to hand over. So a very fast handover is express. 呢份文件我趕住要，所以要 send 速遞啊。I need this document urgently, so please send by express mail. So that's it for today. Today we talked about post office, 郵局. And I'll see you next time. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. See ya!
Hi guys, welcome back to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we are back in my kitchen because we are going to talk about tableware, 餐具 tableware. Here we go. So the first word is 筷子. 筷子 chopstick 筷子. 喺香港食飯通常用筷子. In Hong Kong, we usually use chopstick for eating. And ever since SARS in 2003, my family picked up the habit of using a public chopstick. We share dishes among everyone. So when we want to take the public food, we use another pair of chopsticks, usually another color, so we won't contaminate the food. So 公筷 kind of like a public chopstick. And the next thing we use in Cantonese food is 湯羹 soup spoon. We use this for soup. At least in my family, we have soup every day for dinner, so you will see this in the table for sure. 唔該將個湯羹放上台. Please put the soup spoon on the table. Alright. 湯 is soup and 羹 is spoon, so 湯羹 soup spoon. And the next word is 匙羹. You know, you use this everywhere pretty much. 匙羹 or just 羹 spoon. 我哋用匙羹食咖喱. We use spoon to eat curry. And the next word is 叉. 叉 is funny sound. Fork. 叉 fork. 叉. This is like a normal 叉. And if we have a plastic, and for takeout food, we usually get a plastic fork. So 膠叉, 膠 is plastic, and 叉 is fork. So 膠叉 plastic fork. And in a sentence, 我喺日本買咗隻叉. I bought a fork in Japan. It's so tiny, it's good for eating cake. And the next word is 刀 knife. 用刀叉鋸扒 cutting a steak with fork and knife. So that's it for today. Today we talked about tableware, 餐具. Do you use all of the above 餐具? Let us know in the comment section. So thank you for watching today. Please subscribe to check out more videos like this. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi everyone! Welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia. Today we are going to talk about clothing accessories. Bag, 手袋. 手袋 is handbag or bag or pouch. Handbag. 我整緊一個皮嘅手袋. I'm making a leather handbag. Scarf. 頸巾. 頸巾 is some scarf. 頸巾. I'm putting on a scarf. 我戴咗條頸巾. Sunglasses. 太陽眼鏡. Sunglasses. 太陽 is sun and 眼鏡 is glasses. So sunglasses. Easy. In a sentence, 喺室內唔好戴太陽眼鏡. Don't wear sunglasses indoor. Of course, it's bad for your eyes. And it's pretentious. Next, earrings. 耳環. 耳環 is earrings. In a sentence, 你對耳環喺邊度買㗎？好靚啊! Where did you buy your pair of earrings? They're pretty. Watch. 手錶. 手錶 is watch. I don't have a watch today, sorry. Watch. 我唔中意戴手錶. I don't like wearing watches. It's limiting. We just use our cell phone nowadays, right? That's it for today. Today we talked about clothing accessories. And I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. Bye! Hi watchers! Welcome back to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we're going to talk about clothes, some clothes or clothing. So that's why I'm gonna show you my wardrobe. It's a bit embarrassing, but here we go. Ta-da! 牛仔褲 jeans. 牛仔褲 denim jeans, denim jeans. 牛仔 means cowboy and 褲 is pants. So cowboy pants would be jeans. 我差唔多日日都着牛仔褲. I wear jeans almost every day. So next we have 冷衫, sweater, 冷衫. 我好鍾意呢件冷衫，好香。I like this sweater a lot. It smells good too. 冷 is kind of like linen or wool, and 衫 is clothes, so clothes that are knitted, mostly most sweaters. So 冷衫. Next word is 恤衫 shirt. 恤衫 shirt, like blouse or shirt. 恤衫. 呢件恤衫係紫色嘅. This shirt is purple. 帽 a hat or a cap. 帽. 我新買咗頂帽啊. I bought a new hat. 呢頂帽係啡色嘅. This hat is brown. And I don't know where I should wear it to yet. And for leather jacket, it's 皮褸. 皮 is leather and 褸 is jacket. We don't say 皮外套, we say 皮褸. So I love my 皮褸. I love my leather jacket. 我今晚就着皮褸出街啦. I'm gonna wear this leather jacket out tonight. It should keep me warm. So that's it for today. Today we talk about clothes, some clothes. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please subscribe to our channel and check out CantoneseClass101.com where you can find the word list for the terms we talked about today. So I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. I'm Olivia. Bye bye. 下次見. Oh yeah. It's too warm. Hi everyone, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia, and this week's topic is drinks. There are many famous drinks in Hong Kong. The first word is 奶茶. 奶茶 is milk tea. Hong Kong has very special Hong Kong style milk tea. They just use a lot of tea and add it with condensed milk or evaporated milk sometimes. In a sentence, 奶茶. 香港嘅奶茶好出名. Hong Kong's milk tea is very famous. Next, yin yang. Yin yang. Yin yang is a mixture of coffee and milk tea. You should try it sometime. 我去茶餐廳飲鴛鴦. I go to a Hong Kong style restaurant to drink yin yang. Coffee milk tea. In a sentence, 我好鍾意飲鴛鴦. I like drinking coffee milk tea. Next, 檸樂. Ling is short for 檸檬, lemon, and 樂 is short for Coca-Cola, 可口可樂. So 檸樂 is lemon Coke. In a sentence, 檸樂可以凍飲亦可以熱飲. You can drink lemon Coke either hot or cold. It's interesting, right? Next, 檸蜜. Ling is short for 檸檬, lemon, and 蜜 is short for 蜜糖, honey. So 檸蜜is lemon in hot water with honey. Yep, it's really good for your throat if you have like scratchy or sore throat. So 我冬天日日都飲熱檸蜜. I drink hot lemon water with honey every day in the winter. Next word is 好立克. 好立克 is Horlicks. I think other country has it as well. Some countries. It's powder made with malt, and you add it with hot milk or hot water and make it into a sweet drink. I used to like it when I was a kid. 我細個嗰陣好鍾意飲好立克. When I was young, I liked to drink Horlicks. So that's it for today. Today we talked about drinks. I'll see you next time at Cantonese Weekly Words. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. I'm Olivia, and this week we have the topic, let's see, food. Food, my favorite. Let's see what we have. 蝦餃. 蝦餃 is steamed shrimp dumpling, and it's a very common food in the dim sum category. In a sentence, 我最鍾意嘅點心係蝦餃. My favorite dim sum is steamed shrimp dumpling. That's true. And the next word is 叉燒包. 叉燒包 is steamed barbecue pork bun, or sometimes it is baked, depending on the restaurant. In a sentence, 你一定要試呢度嘅叉燒包，好出名㗎. You have to try the barbecue pork bun here. It's really famous. Next we have 燕窩. 燕窩 is swallow's bird nest. So it's supposed to be really good for women. It has a lot of collagen and vitamins and minerals, I guess. In a sentence, 有人話食燕窩會皮膚滑. Some people say if you eat bird's nest, your skin will become very smooth. I hope so. Next is 雞蛋仔. 雞蛋仔 is a kind of street snack. It's like a waffle, but it's kind of like the, what's it called? It's kind of like the bubble sheet that we pop the bubble sheet, but it's bigger pops. And it is supposed to be crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. It's really good. In a sentence, 我中學隔離有一檔雞蛋仔，好好味㗎. There is a food stall that sells 8 waffles next to my high school. They're really good. Next is 燒鵝. 燒鵝 is roast goose. I'm not sure if a lot of countries eat goose. In Cantonese cuisine, we have a lot of roasted poultry, and roasted goose is one of the most famous, and it's very fat and it's very delicious.
Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Weekly Words. Today we are in Costa Rica and I'm in a hammock. So let's see what the topic is. 返學嘅用具 school supplies. And kind of sad to talk about school while I'm in Costa Rica, but here we go. The first word is notebook. 筆記簿 notebook. 筆記簿 筆 is pen, so pen. 記 is like to memorize, to remember. 簿 is kind of like a small book, so 筆記簿 notebook. Or sometimes we just shorten it to 簿，俾本簿我啊 give me a notebook. Or 俾本筆記簿我啊 give me a notebook. It's also the same. 唔該喺筆記簿度寫低呢啲 notes. Please write these notes in your notebook. So as you heard, notes in Cantonese we usually just say 錄事 is the loan word from English. 書包 school bag or backpack. 書 is book and 包 is to surround it or bag. So the bag for books is 書包 school bag. 我個書包好重啊 My school bag is very heavy. We used to carry a lot of books. And nowadays kids just carry a laptop, I think, from what I heard. So that's better because it won't hurt the kid's back or the spine. Or you can say 孭太重嘅書包會傷背脊. Carrying a backpack that is too heavy can hurt the back. Next word is 筆袋 pencil case 筆袋 筆 as in pen and 袋 is the bag. So the bag for pen and pencils is a pencil case. 我細個有個 Hello Kitty 嘅筆袋. When I was younger, I have a pencil case that has Hello Kitty on it. So if it was a box, a case, so we call it 筆盒. If it was a bag, kind of like a bag with zippers, that is 筆袋. 你個筆袋係咩顏色嘅呢? What's the color of your pencil case? 原子筆 pen. So 筆 already means pen. But 原子筆 means ballpoint pen, the one we usually use. You can just say 俾支筆我 give me a pen, or 俾支原子筆我 give me a ballpoint pen. And it's kind of funny, I don't understand, because 原子 means atom, like atom with the electron, neutron, and proton. So atom and pen makes ballpoint pen. Maybe it's a new invention back in the days when it was newly invented. The next word is 圓心筆 mechanical pencil. 圓心筆 圓 is lead, 心 is like the center, the core, and 筆 is pen or pencil. So anything we write with is called 筆. So you just press it until the lead comes out. And my very first prize that I won from a drawing contest was a mechanical pencil. 我第一次贏嘅獎品係畫畫比賽贏嘅圓心筆. Maybe I still have it, I don't know. And yeah, 圓心筆 is so much better than 圓筆. 圓筆 is pencil, like the normal pencil that you have to pow. Sharpen the pencil before you use it. 圓筆 is pencil and 圓心筆 is mechanical pencil. So that's it for today. Today we talked about school supplies, 喺學校用嘅嘢. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Please subscribe and check out the word list on CantoneseClass101.com. And I'll see you next time. I'm Olivia. 下次見. Bye bye. See you next time.
Top 10 ways to prepare your travel. In fact, I'm traveling right now. But let's start with the work list. 揀去邊度 to choose your destination. Before you start your trip, of course, you have to start with some preparation work. First, we have 揀去邊度 to choose the destination. 揀 means to choose. 邊度 is where. 去 is to go. So, to choose to go where. So to choose your destination. 今次旅行我同屋企人揀咗去日本. For this travel, my family and I chose to travel to Japan. So here we are. This is Japan. Ta-da! But let's continue with the word list. So one more example for 揀去邊度，就嚟放復活節假，揀去邊度旅行好呢？ The Easter holiday is coming. Where should I choose for traveling? 揀去邊度旅行好呢？ Choose where to travel. 儲錢 to save money. So after you have decided on your destination and you've read about it, did some research, then you have to 儲錢, save money. You have to save money for you to spend for the trip, right? 儲 is together, to save up, and 錢 is money, to save money. 我咁努力儲錢都係為咗要去冰島旅行. I've been trying so hard to save money because I want to travel to Iceland. I've been trying so hard to save money because I want to travel to Iceland. That's true. I'm actually planning for Iceland trip. If you have any advice or recommendation, please let us know in the comment section. 冰島 is Iceland. 儲錢 to save money. I heard that Iceland is one of the most expensive country to travel to. So I would really need to 儲錢 in order to go to that trip. Next, 訂機票 to book a flight. So after you saved up money, you can 訂機票 to book a flight. 訂機票, 訂 is to book, to reserve. 機票 is flight tickets or flying tickets, plane seat ticket. So 訂機票 in a sentence, 快啲訂機票唔係就冇位㗎啦. You should book your flight as soon as possible, otherwise there will be no seats. You should book your flight as soon as possible, otherwise there will be no more seats. It's been, ticket prices have been kind of cheap lately. That caused a lot of people to travel, and the seat got taken up very soon, especially good seats. I like window seats. How about you? What kind of seats do you like? Let us know in the comment section. Next, 計算開支 to calculate expenses. So after you bought your plane ticket, you have to calculate how much you can spend on hotel, accommodation, food, and whatnot. So the next word is 計算開支 to calculate expenses. To calculate expenses. 計算 is to calculate, expense is 開支. In a sentence, 去旅行前最好先計算開支. It's better to calculate the expense before traveling. So in that case, you won't be stranded somewhere and got no money to travel to the airport and return home. So before you go to a trip, 去旅行前, please calculate your expense in advance, just in case. Or you can actually do some street performance to gain some changes. Maybe some people do that, I heard. So next, 請假 to request vacation time. 請假 in an office, when you want to take some day off, you have to tell the HR department or your superior that, oh, can I take these days off? 我仲考慮緊好唔好請假去旅行. 我仲考慮緊好唔好請假去旅行. I'm still thinking if I should request for vacation time for traveling. So some people might want to save up the annual leave for something more important, but usually for people who doesn't have family, they would spend their annual leave, annual holiday on traveling, I guess, or getting married or moving and whatnot. I heard that in some European countries, it's compulsory to let your employee take a month off or 2 weeks off during the summer or just to travel. It's a good balance of life then. That's a very difficult concept in Asia. 訂酒店 to book accommodations. So after you calculate expense, you bought your plane ticket, you got your vacation, the next step is to 訂酒店, to book accommodations. 訂 is to book or reserve, 酒店 is hotel. So it's actually to book a hotel. Or you can say 訂 Airbnb, to book a room on Airbnb, or 訂民宿, to book for a pension. But the most common way to say it is 訂酒店, to book for a hotel. 上網訂酒店真係好方便. Booking accommodation online is very convenient. Nowadays, we just use all those price comparison website or search engine to find the best price. Back in maybe 20 years ago, we still need to use a travel agency. But now, going online, doing it ourselves is the best. 上網 to go online, 訂酒店 to book a hotel. 真係 really 好方便 very convenient. 方便 is convenient. So 上網訂酒店真係好方便. Booking accommodation online is very convenient. Next, 更新護照 to renew your passport. 更新護照 to renew your passport. Remember to check your passport before you travel, at least like a month before your departure date, because that has happened to so many friends of mine and even myself that we're traveling, getting everything ready, and right before we go to the airport, we realize our passport is expired. That's like a nightmare. And I don't think the travel insurance cover for that neither. So be careful. 更新護照, 更新 is renew, 護照 is passport. 你要預留足夠嘅時間去更新護照. You have to reserve enough time to renew your passport. Those things take time, really, especially if you are living in a country that is not from your passport country, so the origin country. So yeah, 預留足夠嘅時間 to reserve enough time for renewing a passport. Next, 執行李 to pack. So you have pretty much everything ready. Now you have to 執行李 to pack your suitcase, to pack. 執 is to tidy up together, to pack things. 行李 is suitcase or luggage. So to pack your luggage for the trip. 執行李. 執行李真係好花時間. Packing is really time consuming. 執行李花時間 is like to spend a lot of time on something, so time consuming. I know that some people, they just open the suitcase, throw everything in, close it, and go to the airport like 2 hours before the traveling date. But for me, I don't know why it always takes so long, because I'm worried that I would forget something. So I usually start packing maybe a week or even longer before the trip, because you don't want to bring any extra thing, like unnecessary thing, and then you end up carrying it around and it's heavy. So I try to minimize my belongings and use things that are versatile, clothing that are matching with each other, things like that. There are so many tips online for you, like how to pack your luggage in a more efficient way. So yeah, I highly recommend watching one of those if you're confused on how to pack and not overpack or underpack. Next, 買旅遊保險 to buy travel insurance. 買旅遊保險 to buy travel insurance. It is pretty critical to buy travel insurance. My family and I have used it in several occasions, just for the safe sake, just for a peace of mind, right? 旅遊保險, 旅遊 is travel, 保險 is insurance. So you can use like 人壽保險, life insurance, or home insurance, 家居保險. So 買旅遊保險 to buy travel insurance. You can usually do that online, or even some airport has kiosks where you can just buy it at the airport. So it's a very convenient way to give you a peace of mind for your trip. In a sentence, 出發前記得買旅遊保險，以防萬一. Remember to buy travel insurance before you travel, just in case an accident happens. Accidents in Cantonese is actually called 意外. Yi is mind, oi is out. So it's something out of your mind, something that comes up without planning. So accidents, yi ngoi, something that is outside of your mind. Yes, so that's why it's important to buy insurance. Next, 攞簽證 to get a visa. Some countries require visa for entry, so 攞 is to obtain, to get. 簽證 is visa for entering a country. In a sentence, 好多中東地區都需要遊客攞簽證先可以入境。Tourists are required to get a visa to enter the country in many Middle East areas. And for me, I know that I need to get visa for Vietnam, Russia, and Kenya, countries like that. But I don't think I've obtained the visa for Middle East countries. But different passport had different powers. So let us know if you have ever obtained the visa for any Middle East countries.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.